YouTubers, Guardian Mike here coming back at you. This is Mental Health Plus One. I mean, we're doing a follow-up, and I've got with us here Van and Dr. Sam and Ian. Dr. Sam, part 2 on mental health.
One of the problems that you have is that we tend to see people with mental health and we treat them at the time. But at the time that we try to treat them, they're already been broken and they're already damaged, and then trying to heal that at that time is very, very difficult, and the success rate is very low. In truth, it's better to prevent health issues ahead of time. Let me give you a story of an example. In the Philippines, I had a sister in my clinic up in the mountains, and she had her sister with her. And she brought her to me and she told me, I want my sister back. I'd like to have my sister back. And so I asked her, what does she mean by that? And this is the story. She worked in Mindanao, which is in southern Philippines, and very common for people to go abroad and work or be a domestic worker. And she got an offer in Manila to be a domestic worker. And she's already married and has some children of her own, and she was just normal Filipino. They bought her ticket, took her to Manila, took away her cell phone, put her in a building that worked as ladies at night. She didn't find that acceptable. That's not what she came for, and so she refused. And so they disciplined her, which means that they beat her. She worked at that until she got a chance to run away, and she tried to escape, but they caught her and they took her back, forced her to continue that role. At some point, she broke inside and she withdrawn, and she didn't respond to anything. If you put food in her mouth, she'd swallow, but she didn't talk. The whole time her sister interviewed with me and told me, and I talked to her, she never said a single word. So they sent her back home, back to her sister and her family, but she was not the same person that left, and her sister wanted that person back. Yes, you can do inpatient care. Yes, you can give her medication. Yes, you can do psychoanalysis and all kinds of counseling. But do you think that she'll ever be the sister she was before? The answer is, in our society, if we don't prevent this kind of thing, if we don't do the things to protect people in the beginning, and we're only waiting to treat them after it happens, then we have a task that may not be accomplishable.
Prevention here is better than the cure.
Prevention, especially along these lines, is far better and far easier. Even though the people may not know you're protecting them, we have to somehow, in our society, build in things to protect people from, if you will, the predators who are out there to use people for their own purposes.
It's got to break the silence.
Yes.
That's difficult in some cultures.
Yes.
All right, stay tuned, folks. We're going to come back. We've got a panel discussion here. We're going to bring in Mr. Van Ong and distinguished panelist, and this man to the right, distinguished panelist, Mr. Ian, movie star guy with the glasses on there. All right.